Request you all to kindly be seated as I welcome you to the soft launch of the 11th arrival of the Honorable Chief Guest. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted and honored that the Honorable Minister of Defense of Pakistan, Khwaja Muhammad Asif Saab, has agreed to be our Chief Guest. He'll be arriving at the venue shortly. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the 11th edition of the International Defense Exhibition and Seminar being organized by the Defense Export Promotion Organization under the patronage of the Ministry of Defense Production. A shared platform contributing towards global seated as I run over the program that we'll be following today. The ceremony will formally begin with the arrival of the Chief Guest. Once the Chief Guest has seated, we will begin the proceedings with the National Anthem of Pakistan and the recitation from the Holy Quran. Following that, Major General Muhammad Arif Malik, Hilal-e-Imtiaz Military, Director General Depot, will deliver his welcome address. There will be a briefing on Depot and Ideas 2022 by Brigadier Naveed Azim Chima address this August gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief Guest will also be formally launching Ideas and unveiling the commemorative postage stamp of Ideas 2022 on the digital kiosk. So we have a wonderful lineup for you. We are soon going to be beginning the program. We are once again delighted to welcome you to the 11th edition of Ideas 2022. May I once again remind you that kindly switch your mobile phones on silent mode so that it doesn't disturb the proceedings of the ceremony. Once again, thank you very much for being here, and we welcome you to the soft launch of Ideas 2022. Hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, our Honorable Chief Guest, Khwaja Muhammad Asif Sahab, the Minister of Defense for Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you all to kindly rise for the national anthem of Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, the legacy of ideas. Indeed, this is the 11th edition, which is being organized by the Defense Export Promotion Organization of Pakistan under the able patronage, of course, of the Ministry of Defense. The event itself will be managed by Badar Expo, and this year we have a lot of key and salient features that we'd like to share with you all. The story, the journey of self-reliance, of this innovation and excellence in defense production started in the year 2000, where ideas was born. When we look at the turn of the millennium, a lot of people had a lot of ideas of how the geopolitical scenario will change. And even today, as the world sort of bounces back from the pandemic, we see that the changes are coming swiftly. Right now, in our region itself, we see that there are many flagship events that have come, but ideas continues to hold its distinctive mark. We have IDEX 2021, the Future Forces Forum, UDT Germany, SOFIX Jordan, and the world itself is preparing for what the future is like. The future is fluid, yet again, we know that this is more about opportunities than about challenges. We know that this neighborhood puts Pakistan at a very strategic location. China was to be the world's largest arm manufacturing industry, whereas we are also, most of these opportunities and continue our mark forward is the legacy of ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, this indeed is spearheaded by DEPO, an organization exclusively and singularly managing and facilitating the defense products exports in Pakistan, from Pakistan world over. It magnetizes the private defense industry that not only is there effective representation of Pakistan in all the regional and global exhibitions, which not only boast the public sector, but also a robust private sector defense of Pakistan, defense industry of Pakistan. Very recently at the Iraq exhibition, there were 6 public sector and 15 private sector defense producers from Pakistan facilitated by DEPO to participate. Today, we have over 20 major public sector organizations and 100 private sector organizations engaged in the manufacturing of defense-related products in the country. And of course, this gives us a ripe and a resilient and a non-compromising, forward-looking approach to the exhibition and to the defense industry. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite for his welcome address the Director General of Defense Export Promotion Organization. Please welcome Major General Muhammad Arif Malik, Hilal-e-Imtiaz, Military.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Honorable Defense Minister, Khwaja Muhammad Asif, Excellencies, distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. It is a matter of great honor for me to extend a very warm welcome to the Defense Minister, Federal and State Ministers, Secretaries, Ambassadors, High Commissioners, galaxy of senior serving and retired officers from armed forces, our guests from national media, business group and government departments. We are grateful to the Honorable Defense Minister for gracing the occasion to formally launch International Defense Exhibition and Seminar 2022, better known by its acronym IDEAS. Ladies and gentlemen, we entered into the international defense exhibition industry by organizing the first IDEA in year 2000 at Expo Centre, Karachi, with 125 international exhibitors and 150 foreign delegates. During the last 2 decades, IDEA has grown steadily in space, volume, exhibitor, and foreign delegates. In IDEAS 2018, we had a record participation of 524 exhibitors and 231 delegates representing 44 countries. And we are lucky that General Ahmed is here, who was the DG then, and we had a record participation across the world. The opportunity to accelerate the IDEA got adversely affected when IDEA 2020 has to be rescheduled due to the COVID, which was one of the worst catastrophe of our living. World in general, and Pakistan in particular, fought with courage and determination. COVID is still not over, but we have learned how to live with it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am glad to share that the 11th edition of IDEA is scheduled from 15 to 18th November 2022, the year of 75th celebration of independence of Pakistan. What a proud moment. Despite a gap of 4 years, we have received the booking for more than 70% of the available space till to date. Needless to say that IDEA 2022 will be much bigger in size and stature than ever before, inshallah. We are also in the process of extending invitation to the defense delegation of around 85 countries and expect to receive positive response from the honorable invitees. IDEA has established itself as an attractive and grand rendezvous to promote mutual understanding, trust, friendship, and cooperation. In this regard, Pakistan's defense industry and vendor industry offer a great opportunity to the defense industry of the developed world. Ladies and gentlemen, it presents Pakistan's large defense industry to the outside world by showcasing Pakistan's defense production capability in the conventional realm, aimed at exploring ways and means of partnership in defense production through joint ventures, outsourcing, and collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to share the vision of IDEA, which is twofold. On one hand, it aims at increasing space for joint cooperation between Pakistan public and private enterprises with their regional and global partners, while on the other hand, it is meant to enhance the possibilities of public-private partnership, providing a unique opportunity to our friends from friendly countries to visit Pakistan, sit together, interact with each other, collaborate, cooperate to build defense ties, and find solutions to the problem confronting the region and the world. I wish to make a special mention of Ministry of Commerce as well as the Trade Development Authority of Pakistan for their all-out support and availability of Expo Centre Karachi as a venue for the IDEA's 2022. I would also like to thank Ministry of Communication and Director General Pakistan Post for according approval for issuance of commemorative postage stamp on 14th of August 2022, signifying the holding of 11th edition of IDEAs in 75th year of celebration of independence of Pakistan. May I also mention that the Government of Sindh and Karachi District Administration have always been forthcoming and very supportive of holding this mega event in Karachi. I would also like to thank Badar Expo Solutions, our event organizer, for his untiring efforts and wholehearted support. Ladies and gentlemen, in the end, I would like to thank all the worthy guests for accepting the invitation to attend this ceremony. Honorable Defense Minister, we are personally grateful for your presence on this occasion. I thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. Pakistan, Zindabad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd now like to present a documentary that overviews and looks at the exhibition that is yet to come, and it has some salient features already highlighted. So maybe now open for the video presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the video presentation coming in just a bit, but what we saw and what we have experienced, we have been at the forefront of it. The war has changed many forms, and indeed, we speak about the world of terrorism, the world of conflict. The absence of conflict will never be the scenario, but the management of it, the onus, the responsibility is with all of us. A stronger defense is definitely an investment in peace. And that has been the message of IDEAs, where we speak about arms for peace. To talk more about this upcoming wonderful exhibition and all the features, because it always has a timely, insightful seminar that goes hand in hand, which has the best of experts come in, talk about the changing forms and the way the world is perceiving war and conflict. That is something indeed to look forward to. So for this, ladies and gentlemen, may I call upon our next speaker. He is the Director Coordination at Depot. Please welcome Brigadier Naveed Azam Chima.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next few minutes, I shall briefly touch upon the salience and an overview of the Defense Export Promotion Organization and the ideas, mainly dilating upon the objectives and what the organization does by itself. And thereafter, we will have a pictorial documentary which will take you through the journey of the depot and the activities of the ideas. Depot was raised in 2000 under Joint Staff Headquarters, which was later placed under Ministry of Defense Production in 2002. And since then, Depot is working under the ambit of MODP. The basic aim was to promote and project Pakistan military's industrial prowess and defense export potential. All core functions of the depot are performed on corporate model with no financial burden on national exchequer. The vision statement, which has been spelled out for the depot, reads, as a national platform, provides support to the defense manufacturing, service sector, and the export chain through promotion, facilitation, and coordination for sustained growth of defense exports of Pakistan. To achieve this vision, the depot basically undertakes promotion, facilitation, and coordination of the business opportunities and networking for the defense industry. It organizes defense exhibitions both inland and abroad, including the flagship event of the Ideas, establishes Pakistan Pavilion across the globe. Gentlemen, in this regard, Depot establishes 12 to 14 Pakistan pavilions annually across the globe in different countries for our own defense production enterprises. We also had the unique honor of organizing a single country exhibition at Iraq, which was actually mentioned a little while ago. With regard to national exhibitions, the depot has been instrumental in organizing 2 editions of the Suppliers and Vendors Defense Exhibition at Lahore in concert with the Chamber of Commerce Lahore, 2 editions of the Defense Exhibition at the Badar Expo at Rawalpindi in concert with the Rawalpindi Chamber of Commerce, and the Defense Port Turkey at Islamabad. The Ideas has been a flagship event which is conducted biannually since 2000, and it has grown over a period of time both in stature as well as in size. Other than these core subjects, the depot also maintains an international standard display center here at Islamabad. We have carried out an extensive mapping of the private defense industry, wherein the potential buyers across the globe are now directly interfaced with the public as well as the private defense manufacturers. A comprehensive defense products catalog has been prepared, which is not only available online, but has always also been provided to all our foreign missions and is presented to all the visiting dignitaries. In addition, the depot also conducts seminars other than the main seminar during Ideas. Now I'll just briefly touch upon the centerpiece of the recent efforts of the depot, which is basically focused on magnetizing of the private defense industry, wherein the private sector is facilitated for international participation. It is heartening to note that 8 private companies participated in World Defense Show KSA without the government support. However, this participation can increase manifold with the government support in future. We are also focused on integrating and participating along with the Chamber of Commerce in our different defense national as well as international exhibitions. Besides, we are focused on the suppliers, vendors, and the small-scale manufacturers, basically to link them with the large-scale manufacturers and our private and public large-scale defense production enterprises. Now coming over to the flagship event of Ideas. Now, as you're aware that Ideas is a flagship event of international stature for Pakistan, which is a sought-after rendezvous for business and knowledge sharing. With synergistic interaction of the global defense industry, it serves as a shared platform both for global peace and stability. International recognition and participation thus truly reflects deeply embedded, mutually beneficial relations. Gentlemen, the main objectives which are actually desired to be accrued out of the ideas include provision of the business opportunity for the defense industry, both for the international exhibitors as well as the domestic exhibitors. Attract maximum numbers of the domestic as well as the international exhibitors. Demonstrate organizational skills and increase in the defense exports. Image building of the country. Promulgate Pakistan's point of view internationally, and reinforce diplomatic efforts in the realm of defense diplomacy. Now, with this, gentlemen, with the brief introduction, I shall now take you through a documentary which will actually show you both these, whatever I have spelled out about ideas and the depot. How did it actually reach to this, where we are standing today? Thank you very much.
Self-reliance in defense is the single most important fundamental of strategic independence. The past 75 years have seen tremendous expansion and modernization of the defense sector. Defense Export Promotion Organization and Seminar Ideas at Karachi Expo Centre, which brings global defense industry for synergistic interaction. Badar Expo Solutions since 2012 has been co-organizing Ideas with Depot. With 65 exhibitors in its first edition of 2000, Ideas has witnessed 8 times increase, with 524 exhibitors from 45 countries, and 3 times increase in the space booked in 2018. As a global rendezvous of innovation and excellence in air, land and maritime defense technologies, the 11th edition of Ideas 2022 will be an impressive display of defense industry prowess. Ideas Pakistan will be held from the 15th till the 18th of November 2022 at Karachi Expo Centre. The 75 years of Pakistan's existence have been a continuous journey towards self-reliance and gaining expertise in defense production, aimed at encouraging indigenous design and development, innovation and manufacture of defense equipment in the country, thereby reducing dependency on imports in the long run. 2022 marks the 75th year of Pakistan's independence. In order to pay homage to struggle and sacrifices of our great forefathers and the undaunting resolve of the nation to achieve glory, the soft launch of Ideas 2022 is being held in sync with the Diamond Jubilee celebrations of Pakistan's independence.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a short video, we've tried to encapsulate the journey so far. It takes a lot of grit, it takes a lot of commitment and dedication to turn your bitter experiences into an opportunity. When we talk about challenges, they're simply opportunities with thorns on them. Pakistan has seen a tremendous battle against conflict and terrorism. We've had insurgencies, but what it has given us is battle-tested expertise when it comes to defense products and services. Today, Pakistan makes its mark in the defense industry, in the global defense industry, with its quality, reliability, and competitive prices. And more importantly, this resolve for marching forward towards excellence and innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted that at the soft launch today, we have the Honorable Minister of Defense of Pakistan. May we now welcome him for his address. Please put your hands together to welcome His Excellency Khwaja Muhammad Asif Sahab, the Minister of Defense of Pakistan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Director General Defense Export Promotion Organization, Major General RF, Secretary Military Defense Production, Lieutenant General Retired Humayun, worthy representatives of international community, excellencies, and distinguished guests. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. It is indeed a matter of great pleasure to see the International Defense Exhibition and Seminar, more popularly known as Ideas, gaining strength with every passing year. The exhibition has grown in scope and stature in a span of 22 years, and I feel satisfied to see Pakistan's achievements in a relatively new ground for us. Over the years, Ideas has become a great meeting place for defense exhibitors, high-level defense delegations, analysts, and trade visitors from all over the world. This rendezvous of ideas provides excellent opportunity to develop better understanding and friendship, networking of defense industry for trade and joint ventures, and more importantly, seeking affordable solutions to meet the challenges being faced by the defense industry. I should say I am really proud of the progress IDEA has made, and which is evident by an overwhelmingly participation of traders, exhibitors, delegates, and visitors in last IDEAs held in year 2018. Honorable guests, Pakistan harbors no aggressive designs against any state, but we are determined to defend our territorial integrity and safeguard our sovereignty. Armed forces of Pakistan are battle-hardened and known for their professionalism the world over. Our contribution towards the UN peacekeeping missions and our performance around the globe is a clear manifestation of devotion to duty and professional skills. The motto of this exhibition, Arms for Peace, also highlights our commitment to the international community for peace and harmony. Pakistan will, inshallah, continue to develop our military potential that guarantees peace with honor and dignity. Towards this end, we have been able to develop significant capabilities for indigenous production of sophisticated weapons and equipment. It is a matter of great satisfaction that besides meeting the domestic requirements, our defense products are now gaining market shares at the international level as well. Praiseworthy progress has been made in production of complex systems like main battle tanks, UAVs, armored vehicles, air-launched munitions, fast-attack missile crafts, maritime patrol vessels, fleet tankers, modern jet aircraft, and aircraft-related technology. I see a great potential in our defense industry to export its products on competitive basis through responsible arms trade. Honorable guests, holding of IDEA is a reflection of Pakistan's consistent efforts to galvanize the industrial activities for production of defense equipment through collaboration and joint ventures, in addition to indigenous production. Having overcome the effects of the unprecedented and devastating COVID-19 pandemic, which affected the whole world, we are back in business with a renewed zeal and enthusiasm. I wish the organizers of this event success in the conduct of IDEAS 2022 and look forward to an overwhelming participation from defense industries from inland and abroad. We would warmly welcome the foreign defense delegates and trade visitors to Ideas 2022 to be held in November this year after a gap of 4 years. I also congratulate all the defense-related as well as other business-associated community and media houses who have selected the mega event of international repute for participation and sponsorship. I thank you all. Pakistan, Mindabad.
Thank you, Khwaja Sahab, for once again reiterating the larger sentiment of Pakistan and for once again so eloquently putting it out there. Pakistan is progressive, Pakistan is peace-loving, and at the same time, the integrity of the sovereign country is above everything else for us. And as we take our experiences forward, the upcoming Ideas 2022 will be that platform that allows a robust people-to-people corridor, that allows the forces and people of the region to come together and to imagine a peaceful world. All our combined technologies, our energies, even the conflicts and wars that we have fought should help in weaving us into one large indifferent commune. And that is also the message of Pakistan on its 75th Diamond Anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, two important events come together. This is truly a milestone to celebrate, and of course to commemorate it, we have just a surprise for you. There's a special commemorative stamp, a postage stamp that we will today be unveiling. This marks our journey of self-reliance. This is a hallmark of excellence and innovation, and it ties in beautifully to the symbolic flag of the crescent and star. Let it be a symbol of our progress and excellence. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we unveil the beautiful commemorative stamp, postage stamp that will mark the 75th anniversary of Pakistan's independence. Definitely the pivoting point for all of us. May we take this opportunity to invite the Honorable Chief Guest. Sir, may I request you to please join us up on stage, Khwaja Muhammad Asif Sahab, the Minister of Defense of Pakistan. May I also request the Honorable Director General of Defense Export Promotion Organization, Major General Muhammad Arif Malik, Hilal-e-Imtiaz Military. Sir, may we first request you to present a commemorative stamp to the Honorable Chief Guest, and this will remind you of this launch ceremony as Karachi is all set to welcome the exhibitors and participants of Ideas 2023. This beautiful stamp is again going to mark the 75th anniversary of Pakistan and also the 11th edition of International Defense Exhibition and Seminar that we know of as Ideas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Chief Guest is proceeding to the digital kiosk. We would now request him to formally launch Ideas 2022. With this, we formally launch Ideas 2022. After 4 years, we are back with more strength and a lot more surprises and definitely a lot more insight. May I now request the Honorable Director General of DEPO, Major General Muhammad Arif Malik, Hilal-e-Imtiaz Military, to present a souvenir to our Honorable Chief Guest as a token of our gratitude. Thank you, sir. Khwaja Muhammad Asif Sahab, the Minister of Defense of Pakistan, thank you for being here and for formally launching this event. Congratulations to all those present here. 70% of the exhibition has already been taken over. Now, ladies and gentlemen, may I request the gentlemen to come together for a group photograph. May I invite the Chairman PAC, Air Marshal Mughis Afzal Sahab, Chairman HIT, Major General Syed Amir Raza. May I also request Lieutenant General Retired Humayun Aziz Sahab to please join us up on stage, Major General Jafar Sahab. May I also request Mushahid Hussain Sahab to please join us up on stage, Dr. Aisha Ghaus Pasha. May I request you to please join us. Of course, our cricketing star, our hero, Mr. Shahid Afridi. May I also take this opportunity to invite Major General Usman Haq, Rear Admiral Ahmed Fazan, ladies and gentlemen, Zuhair Sahab also, may I request you to join us up on stage. May I request Brigadier Naveed Azam Chima Sahab to please be on stage with us as well, sir. A truly memorable photograph as Karachi prepares to open its door for Ideas 2022, not just the full house exhibition, but also a very powerful seminar themed around artificial intelligence and superintelligence. With this, ladies and gentlemen, the soft launch ceremony comes to a close. May I request the civil, military and foreign dignitaries to please join us for lunch at a special area behind the stage. For the rest of our guests and also for our friends from media, arrangements have been made at the back of the hall as you exit out of it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure and delight to welcome you all, and we look forward to seeing you all in Karachi in November 2022. Thank you very much.